Alright, this is entry log 51. The top of the tower has been established, communication has been established. I have sent the broadcast out there, it is now top speed. Problem was, about 5 minutes when I was hearing it on the Puma's radio, it cut. I have no idea what has happened, and honestly, it's been a couple of days and I haven't really been honest with it all. So at this point I just ignored up the tower and I haven't searched the ship yet, which I will be trying to do that hopefully by tomorrow, or send a couple of days after I've dealt with in the base so far. But from all that, we have made progress. We have made a lot of progress. As you can see, the door is operational. Everything is operational as well, and I have a lot of buttons right here. It is operational and running well. So, main door, interior lights, and spotlights. Look on what I've done to the joint. It looks a bit brighter. Without lights on, it's a little bit brighter. It's pretty good, to be honest. And I have built the elevator, though it's a bit glitchy here and there, but the rotors seem to have done that, and I can't really put anything safeguarding it around it. So that's a little bit of a no-no as well. We have enough fuel for now, which is 99.8. Yep, 0.8 uranium still left in here. Now, if we go down the elevator, now it's a bit weird how I'm always walking around, but it doesn't matter. It's a bit angled, to be honest. As you see, the shaft is still a little bit not really safe yet. I will be working on it shortly. But ta-da! Look what I've built. So we've got a lot of scaffolding here just to keep you safe. I'm gonna probably make this a loop. As you just saw, I may fall off. Here on the other hand, according to my building tools, it's not really straight. But I don't know, I look at this and I was like, oh yeah, cool, let me just put it there, and it didn't like it for some reason. But anyway, let's move on. Look at this, look how dark it is. But I did this in the past couple of days. It has been wonderful. I've had no threats up above, which is quite the imagination, to be honest. But we'll put on first the front lights. Look how bright it is. It looks interesting with the black door. It's very, very interesting. Alright, so now we'll go main door and spotlights. Ta-da! I have made the base, though it's still got the sides, but that's majorly it. But overall, look at it. It's amazing. Quite an amazing tool it is. Already I've set up refineries and assembler. Eventually I'll be making the O2 generator for my stuff. I'll be making more cargo down here, a large reactor, so everything is connected, hopefully. So then I won't have any issue. I might run it underground maybe. Still haven't figured that part out. My miner is down here. Like, it was having an issue. A couple of its reactors blew off when I was trying to actually mine the interior of this design. The spotlights took not long, but overall the mining and excavating of this area took a little bit. It took me one day. One full day, and I slept like this morning, and god, it was annoying just to get everything. But apart from that, the only issue is really the angle part. Yeah, if any bad guys come down the bottom here, I will just simply cut the rotor off and slam it down to the bottom, and hopefully have this thing fully locked down at all. At the moment we've only got a small generator, small reactor, but it only has 0.56 because one of the reactors blew off and I wanted to put something in there to activate the door. The refineries are turned off, otherwise it would have been done. This doorway here, I'm going to make a escape plan, as I called in my secret mappings and everything. I just made a secret plan for an escape attempt, hopefully. If I can escape this planet, I will use that. So, without a doubt, all I'm doing now is really just building, as I always usually do for the past couple of days. We'll be... I'll probably make this more structural safe, I should say. Like, I should do something with these, but yeah, I'm alright with it. Overall, it's a nifty base. It's great, and I don't know why this is a floating tree. Something to do with gravity, I don't know. And I fixed the Puma. The Puma is now safe and everything. It's got its turret back again. I've fixed up a couple of clutches and everything. And I put out this little platform here so then I wouldn't run into the like the bottom of it last time and just scrape the bottom, which has a few parts that are broken. That's alright. This ship will be I'll now start destroying it, or scrapping it I should say, so then when people find it, it will be not operable. Overall, I haven't heard anything back from anyone. I think communications are fully down now, even with the tower. Something's happened, and it's completely cut off all the communications. I doubt it's an AI, but you never know. This planet may be already infested with an AI, maybe. Though it doesn't take me away from the Citadel. It's been quiet, really quiet. I've even went up to it and it didn't, other than point its guns at me, but that's about it. It didn't shoot yet, thank God. It's nighttime already. It's been like half an hour, jeez. Oh wait, hang on, the system is a little bit faster because we're very close to the sun. Though it's still cold. But yeah, overall, the Citadel has been quiet. Like, even if I turn off certain things, oh well. Like, if you can just see it, yeah, it's been very quiet. The lights are still on. Lights are still on. So it must have a massive amount of power supply. Overall, I haven't even discovered much out here. All I've seen is barren wasteland, and those buildings up in the top, I can only guess they're neutral because they haven't even lit up with any red signals like the rest of the area has. Alright, well, I think this thing I'm going to be doing, I'm gonna leave that up there. It's still on. Like, look at that tower. It's still on, but there's no signal. I think something must have gone down. But anyway, I'm going to leave the ship till probably 2 days or tomorrow. I don't know. I still have the base to fix up. Still have to fix that up and hopefully make it structurally steady so that I can hopefully stay down there forever and don't even need to come up on the surface. Even though I'd rather have my, according to survivalists, I need to stay up on the surface too. Well, you know, get your vitamins D's. Oh well, I'm in a suit anyway. I haven't even changed my suit. I should have done that. But according to some lost schematics that I found in the ship, we have new items. We have beds, a desk, kitchen, planters, couch, armory, lockers, toilets, console block, a new industry cockpit. We have all these like new ones like the hydrogen engine, wind turbine, which I might set up soon. Small battery, what was it, survival kit, basic assembler. All these little things that are really good that might help us out. I might even establish a command area, hopefully. And we've always had these in our systems, it's always been there. But yeah, overall, we have our plans, we have little things. I might even... Okay, let's put a shield generator over the base. What a good idea. But yes, the time is now. I might actually... Alright, well, I might actually just go exploring. It's night time. Oh, or should I do it first light? I don't want to I want to get this out of the way. Or I can sleep. Let's see if we can make a bed. I don't feel tired, but just to make sure. I'll build down the bottom. Wow. I mean, fair enough. Alright, cool. We'll go back to grinding. Oops. Very nice. Lines off. We'll leave the interior lights on because I always do that. Actually, we can turn them off too, and then... That, everyone, it's a great looking base. Think again. Alright, so, oh, we're broadcasting. Excuse me? No. So, we have an unknown signal over here, so we'll try and get up there as best we can. Hopefully this place isn't a bit steep, thank you. So, alright, let's get out of here. Let's head back home. Or, actually, let's head... I can't even tell where north and south is. Let's go, say, north of the bay. Oh, no, more west, east. Slow it down, holy crap. This is night time, I've never driven much at night. Other than escaping. There's a lot I don't tell much. How I got the Puma, how I found it, how I found that Atlas ship and I crash landed, and I found the Puma again. Well, the story goes, I was doing my usual. I was making all my arrangements for the reactors and or assemblers and everything, and I was making all those adjustments so that I can... Oh, no. Ah, crap. There goes the connector. Anyway, I'm gonna fix that later. Should... Damn it, that was the connector. Have to pull up a schematic, maybe. Anyway, the story goes... I met up with... there was something else there. No, not the medium container. What was here? Battery's still in one piece. Thank God. What was missing? I'm gonna have to find that out later. A connector? I'm not sure what was wrong with it, but I'll figure it out later, to be honest. I can just drive normally. It's what happens when you just drive and you smack into something. Anyway, back to the story I was telling. Story goes that the base I was working at I was working fine with it. It was pretty well underway, and from that I got a weird signal. I contacted, I got a weird signal. I was like, alright, tweaking it and everything. Tweaking it really fine, and hopefully it goes well, type thing. But then all of a sudden, I got a communication from the governor. And I was like, oh my god, it's the governor. I better try and alter the signal to try and talk to him. And I got to talk to him for a little bit, but until the connection was cut all of a sudden. But anyway, we started talking about I'm the captain of the IMDC Cerberus Destroyer, which was down the bottom of the mountain. He says, have you established a base? And I'm like, yes, I've established a base. Alright, it's good to know that you've made progress down there, and all the other survivors may be also down there. Try and link up with them if you can. If you cannot, then don't worry. Don't worry about it. I'll get a team onto it. I'm like, where are you guys stationed at? And from that, it got cut. And then I started having red signals appear out of everywhere, every patch of every corner. I'm like going, oh no, they've caught onto the signal. Oh crap. They've caught onto the signal. And they did. They then started bombing me. Oh no, I'm losing pieces of my ship. They started bombing me, shooting missiles, having fighters attack me, everything. And I was like, alright, I better get down to the secondary tunnel I made before I started everything out. And overall, I did it. I launched the elevator. The elevator then, the rotors just exploded. I'm like going, uh-oh. And I crashed down to the bottom. I woke up about 5 minutes later from the impact. And I keep hearing the big banging up top. So I'm like, alright, I have that secondary charge, I can blow it up. So I ignite the warhead that I placed and blew it up. Blew up the whole entire base. It should have been in ruins, because I don't want any information coming from my ship to theirs. I'm surprised that if they have my ship at all, they'll know everything. I still forgot about that. I forgot to rig it to blow. It doesn't matter, they'll probably have it anyway. But yeah, from that I then launched the perma that I found down the bottom, that I had a little hangar I made, and they didn't notice it. Uh-oh. Okay. That should have taken a lot more damage than I thought. Did it? Puma, you're indestructible. Holy crap, you're indestructible. I shouldn't be talking and driving at the same time, but damn, you're indestructible. But oh well, anyway, and then I took off with the Puma. This thing has had a lot of damage to it. Past and present, I fixed it up and then I rebuilt it, as you saw. But overall, yeah, I built it. All the schematics for it were correct and everything, and I'm like, yes, this is it. So then I take off, I go down. There was a station right next to where I put my tunnel. I'm like, okay, that's weird having an unmarked station crashed near my position. So I'm like, alright, cool, I'll leave it and I'll continue. So I continued down the line, and then I went to this open canyon, and bam, I found the Atlas. The Atlas frigate was still online, and honestly, I'm happy for it to be online, because if it wasn't online, I would have not taken off, and I would have just did the normal way. But then I got into it, left the Puma behind because I couldn't attach it with me, so I'm like, bye Puma, you served me well, you know, the usual gig and everything. And then I took off. And it should have been my last words. It should have been my last entire trip. But once I got attacked by that Atlas frigate, something woke me up. and I don't know who or what it was, but it woke me up. I had broken ribs, had a bruised shoulder. My visor was completely cracked at this point, and I couldn't do anything about it. Couldn't do squat. And I just went, alright, Puma, where are you? type thing. Rush over to the Puma, grab it, and just went. I went wild with it ever since. And, well, according to my other entry logs, you would have known what happened. I got here, built a base. That's steep, holy crap. Built a base. It's freaking steep, holy crap. And I'm talking to myself right now, well, everyone. Whoever finds my body and has all these entry logs in the database. My next issue would have to be the checking out that ship. I don't know, I had some weird vibes about it, and I don't know if it's true or not. Gee, so far this journey's been a little bit interesting. I thought this was going to be a small scouting mission, but apparently not. Let's go over here, see what's up here. And I'll take a break from driving. But yes, whoever finds these entry logs, if I do die or I survive, just take notice on the threats and everything that I hear. That's a base. No way. By my beard, why is there a base doing over there? Hang on, I better put the Puma controls on. There's a base. Ugh. Hi, son. I know it's been like, what, 3 days on this, but in actual terms it's probably, what, a full day? Look at it. That's a base. No signal. That's a base. Hold on, let me get me a camera. Oh, camera. Oh no, it's a fight. There was a battle. Why would there be a ship there? Looks like a Puma there. It looks like it's in bad shape. How do I get to it? I'm gonna have the jetpack by the looks of it. This canyon ridge looks like it goes for a long time. Was it them? I see no movement, and it's a citadel-like structure too. And a carrier. Wow. Alright, but we've got ourselves a little bit of an opening here. But holy crap, look at that. That is a base that's been through ruin, look. Those look like pods. Those there. They look like pods to me. Do I do the ship run up there tomorrow? Or do I go to here? Find out the situation. Alright. We're adjusting our plan. The plan is tomorrow we'll go and search for that. We'll search that. We'll search the section of that area. I'll leave. What am I? 8 kilometers away from the base. I'll have a rest in here. I'll try and turn off the thing as much as I can. I need to figure out what was under here because I've got no idea what was under there. That base looks like it was operational. Well, I guess tomorrow will be the time we intervene on what truly is the threat.